Okay. Hello guys, welcome to another video. Today I'm playing Short Creepy Stories. Yes. How do I even play this?
I got a little physical with him. I left the church pretty angry and told her I didn't want to see her anymore and so I have nothing to do with her anymore.
Keith nearly knocks the man down and then tears out of the church parking lot at a high speed.
I'm gonna play this one.
I said some things and did some things that I shouldn't have done, but I did. Out of anger.
To members of the close-knit congregation, it's a shocking outburst. But those familiar with the couple also know that it's nothing new for Keith and Donna.
They'd fight one day and then things would be okay. And they would fight again. And so it's not the best pattern you want to see.
It's tough.
You don't know what to say.
Keith and Donna met 15 months earlier at a bar.
I met Donna at Fridays. She's very attractive. We're immediately attracted to one another.
Hey, that's a weird mannequin.
44-year-old Keith Longton is an iron worker and bodybuilder who loves the weight room. He's been married and divorced twice before.
Everything that was life prior to that immediately.
Lag.
So when we met, it was nice. It was different. It was open. And we became instant friends. It was okay. It's just you and I, that's it.
36-year-old Donna Zanetti works from home, transcribing physicians' reports from medical procedures. But her true passion in life is working out. She's a world-class runner who loves to push herself even at her aerobics class.
She was very driven. I'd walk by the class every day and I'd see this beautiful girl jumping higher than everyone else and looking great doing it and just sort of in awe of her. And one day I got up and I was going to take the class and started talking with Donna and we became friends.
It was their mutual love working out. Donna and Keith together. On their first date, Keith and Donna shocked their friends by getting married.
Donna and Keith had a pretty whirlwind relationship.
Bruh.
I don't know if I'll ever know why she chose to move so quickly. She'd met him and started speaking with her. She was ecstatic. And I think she just felt that she was so in love with him. That this was it. This was right.
Things worked out pretty good in the beginning. And then just things just started going south a little bit.
The thing is, the stunning Donna attracted plenty of male attention. That
Pretty tough fights. Their fights weren't just words. When they fought. Was she afraid? I don't think Donna was afraid of anyone, really. We're not afraid of her.
Necklace.
I think Donna thought that
Nah.
she's a survivor. That's the one thing about Donna. She wouldn't let anyone beat her.
Donna and Keith would argue, fight, and even separate for weeks at a time before getting back together. But this last split 2 weeks ago was serious.
Cheese.
And with a friend, Keith and Donna went back to using her maiden name,
Oh,
Zanetti.
I wanted the cheese sticks.
Did you think this last incident at the church might have been breaking point? That they were estranged and he wasn't living there, I was hopeful, but yeah, you just kind of never knew. Did she seem torn and confused about the relationship and what to do, how to handle it? I don't think she had questions about what to do or how to handle it. I think it was just more of an outrage, just how much more aggressive.
After the incident at the church,
Y'all weren't just
Donna
there,
went
bro.
out to lunch with her friends. They notice her phone keeps ringing. She
Don't
lets it go.
turn on their back.
I kept calling her to try to find out where she was at. To see if she got my message. I kept calling her messages and I was never getting a return.
She was getting phone calls from Keith, and one phone call was an apology.
Jaquavius to
Sorry about
Queen.
yelling at her, but she just couldn't trust her anymore. Before Donna leaves her friend that evening, she tells them she wants to go home. She near her head after the stress of the blow-up at church.
Was this like a fever dream?
Jogging. She talks about it with her friend Beth. Do you remember what she told you about?
Mostly just that they had had a fight at church. Keith had gotten angry and he thought that she was cheating because she was speaking with someone else. And that it sounded like it had turned physical again.
I feel like I'm hearing extra steps.
Donna changes into her jogging clothes and grabs the Walkman he'd given her for her birthday. It's dark out, and she's jogged through the semi-wooded grounds of her apartment complex so many times she thinks nothing of it. Leaving her cell phone behind, she sets out on her run. Later that Sunday night, the phone starts ringing again. It's her friends checking up on her.
She wasn't answering her cell phone, and they kept leaving messages. And it was very unusual for Donna not to call her back. She would always return their phone calls, so they were very scared and worried about her.
They don't know it yet, but no one will ever answer Donna Zanetti's phone again. Early the next afternoon, October 4th, a woman is walking her dog on the grounds of Donna's apartment complex when her pet begins frantically tugging at the leash. The dog leads her into some woods.
It was a picnic area close to the pool. And as she came up, she saw something on the corner of her eye. She saw red, and as she looked closer, it was a female with a red shirt.
Yo, what's good, cuzzo? The who? Bro, what you doing up in the walls, bro? Ew, what?
Repair bond repair from Florian Paris. Our system of bonding care complex repairs weak their hair bonds and strengthens hair in just one use. Prevents breakage as well as a $90 routine. And repair from L'Oreal Paris. You're worth it. My moderate to severe plaque psoriasis held me back. Now with Skyrizi, I'm all the clearest.
No. I don't want the virus.
With Skyrizi, 3 out of 4 people achieve 90% clear skin.
Oh, another one.
And most people were clearer even at 5 years. Skyrizi is just 4 doses a year after 2 starter doses. Serious allergic reactions.
I realized I've made a big mistake. Whoever reads this letter, I must confess I have done. Bruh. What's good?
Dermatologist prescribed biologic psoriasis. Learn how AbbVie can help you save. My doctor recommends all things.
Who do you think's gonna tie me or him? I'm gonna place my bets pretty good. And say me. Bruh.
All three clear.
So, what'd you get?
2 Nashville hot tenders and 3 Mandarin orange tenders.
Nice. What about you?
3 classic tenders.
4 butterfly shrimp. 4 garlic. I win.
Something amazing to do, and thanks for sharing.
This is about the buffet, guys.
I have moderate to severe Crohn's disease. Now, here's Skyrizi. Things are looking up. I've got to believe. Control of my Crohn's means everything to me. Control is everything. Feel significant symptom relief at 4 weeks with Skyrizi, including less abdominal pain and fewer bowel movements. Skyrizi is the first IL-23 inhibitor that can deliver remission and visibly
I'm
improve
gonna
damage
die.
to lining. And the majority of people experience long-lasting remission.
That actually scared me.
Tell your doctor
That scared me.
liver problems may occur in Crohn's disease.
No, I want
Now's the time to ask your gastroenterologist how you can take control of your Crohn's with Skyrizi. Learn how AbbVie can help you save. Pain hits fast, so they relieve fast. Only They release medicine fast for fast cooling. And now, give Max Straight Topical Pain Relief for where you need it. New Tylenol Type. Inside every Splendor product is a mission to help people live happier, healthier, and longer lives by making it easier to cut out sugar, From a factory to a hippie farm, Splendid's team of over 2,000 individuals are dedicated to helping people live their best lives, taking pride that every day millions say, delicious sweet taste and quality you can trust.
Huh?
Splenda is the easiest way to reduce sugar.
But I don't have to cook or film food. I get to watch
I killed my wife because she drove me crazy. She wanted me to make more dolls. One day I couldn't take it and I slipped rat poison in her lunch. And she made a mannequin out of her. So I think that's the person in the red dress. You know, his wife.
In Maryland, Prince George's County detectives are responding to a 911 call.
And now these dummies are chasing me. Please beware of these dolls.
Was laying on her back in the park area with her running shorts and her underwear pulled down to her ankles and a red shirt on and multiple stab wounds.
There are also signs she's been strangled and sexually assaulted.
So I think that's the red dress one. His wife.
Identifies the body. It's Donna Zanetti. He guides police to her
Yep,
apartment.
it is.
Front door is
Oh, and the next video is gonna be
find Donna's driver's license, cell
this
phone,
game
and a set of keys.
called
When they first went into her apartment, it was very neat.
Cryptid Cults or whatever.
There was a struggle.
Scary game,
No overturned
I
furniture.
guess.
Didn't appear anything was missing. And when they went in her bedroom, there was clean laundry, and she had folded her laundry and piled it on her bed. So at that point, it appeared obvious that she never slept in her bed that night.
Oh, no, screw you.
The medical examiner will later determine that Donna had 21 stab wounds.
What's good,
They will also
cuzzo?
confirm what her state of undress suggested. Donna had been raped. The attack on her was brutal. No matter how fit she was, Donna didn't stand a chance to confront violent physical assault with a knife.
Donna had multiple stab wounds in her head, on her face, on her chin.
I'm gonna have
on
to
her
get
nose.
past you here.
She had some to
Yeah.
the front of her neck. She had a mass of them on the left side of her chest. And she had several on her hands, which we would consider defense wounds, someone trying to fight.
It appears someone ambushed Donna on her run and raped her. To investigators, it doesn't look like a random attack.
When it's multiple stab wounds, it's usually a personal type of murder. So at first we did think it was an overkill, and it was probably personal.
The detectives at her apartment checked the last 4 calls placed on her cell, find themselves reaching out to Donna.
Where's that?
I actually got a phone call from a friend. Attorney. I don't recall all of the details of what words she actually said to me at that time. I was in such shock. You know, you don't hear everything that comes out when someone tells you your friend's been murdered.
Your best friend.
Yeah. You're in disbelief. And then your mind starts racing. So you question. And one of them would be, who did it? Why? Did Keith come to your mind first?
I'm just making sure the other guy's still here, because this is actually kind of eerie.
Friendly investigators find out Donna Zanetti was estranged from Keith. The couple had had an ugly fight at their church.
That, together with her friends that were with her the night before, that were concerned because Donna was afraid of Keith, that led us kind of to Keith.
Around 2 a.m. Tuesday, about 12 hours after we found Donna's body, the phone called Why? Missing.
I had been on board my house worried. Donna was dead and she'd always return my calls, no matter what. So I called the police and asked them if they would go by and check, see if there was okay over there. They said they would. So I waited. They never called me back, so I called.
What's good?
And they said, "Oh, it's fine. Nothing to worry about."
But later that morning, Keith hears from a friend that the body of a female jogger has been discovered in the Larchdale area where Donna lives.
So then I came. I said, "Take all the police, do not cross the line on the side of the woods."
Want only a couple more dollars, man.
A police officer was sitting in the area where the body was located, just happened to be eating lunch, but there was still crime scene tape up, and a car came in at extremely high speed. He slammed his brakes on and ran up to the officer and said, "I think my wife was killed, and I think her body was found up here." And he pointed right to where we found the body, which seemed very unusual. Because
Whoa,
that kind of
buddy, I'm scared.
that kind of subterfuge. The antennas.
When I sent that word up there, you found one. Her name is Donna.
The police officer there called
Cool beans.
and said, "Hey, this man is here, claims he's the husband of a woman that was murdered." And they said, "Bring him in."
She said, "Get in the car." So I got in the car, and we went to the station.
He is under arrest, but detectives won't answer any of his frantic questions about his wife. They have questions of their own. They've already made enough calls to learn some critical facts about his relationship with Donna. It was adding up to say Keith may have been the person that killed Donna. He's tucked in a foot interrogation room. He will spend 38 nearly
Cool beans.
hours.
They ain't telling me nothing. I said, she has to be dead if you're asking me all these questions. I said, I'm here trying to help you to figure out, and that's what I'm thinking. To help him solve
Where's
it.
that his
They're not telling
wife?
me that she's dead. They're asking me all these other questions. So actually I'm starting to get a little confused because I don't know which way is up anymore with these guys.
With Mr. Longton's history and all the evidence we had from the witnesses we had, he was definitely a prime suspect, and there was evidence pointing out. Detectives leave the room. He tries to contact lawyers without success. But when Keith's phone starts ringing in the interrogation room, the detectives get annoyed.
First thing
Sorry about the little box that pops up. It's good, Elizabeth.
He volunteered to provide him with DNA and hair samples. Continued to insist that he didn't harm his wife.
Close it. Close it. Yeah, get close.
As well as his cell phone.
So I said, well, nothing to hide, so.
Y'all's laugh is weird. You freaks.
On the Monday morning after they think Donna was murdered, the pair called in sick. The law told his work that he was in Canada because his father had a heart attack. He says it's because he was up all night worrying about Donna. He couldn't face work the next day.
I lied for excuse why not to go to work. And said my father was ill. And so, normal thing, I guess. To lie when you want to go to work.
In fact, he can account for almost every minute of
I can't do it
the
more.
Monday, let alone his red flag. He then went to lunch. He jacked Ryan to Bowie, called a friend.
Yeah, she locked it.
Then he had his friend drive him across the parking lot to the movie theater and went to a movie. So when he did come to the police department on Tuesday and they asked him where he was Monday, he had a very
Toll's
alibi.
creepy.
But he doesn't have a verifiable alibi for the most important hours of Monday night. Police believe Donna was killed. Sunday night, after he left the church,
Who?
he went, you know that he kept calling Donna.
Money.
And he said he was at the house in Crofton, but the person
Where
he
is
was
it?
living with said he doesn't know if he was there or not. When pressed, Keith admits he usually carries a knife on his belt. He doesn't have it now. None of the death and murder doesn't seem much of a mystery. They believe they all.
He's the husband. He's a large man. They've been in arguments before, and that was all they needed to know.
The question is, can they get him to confess? Hoping to get a response from their suspect, the detective enters the room with a stack of photos.
And the pictures were face down. So I couldn't see, but as soon as I saw the pictures, I knew from watching TV program from us, every pictures and that person's dead. As soon as I saw him, I said, she's dead. And he said, well, we think you did it. Tonight,
I can't live with this in my head for the rest of my life.
It's the tell-all finale.
Wait, hold on.
What did you just say? This guy's played this game before.
Say tell-all finale tonight on TLC.
That was good.
Toilet paper is strong and every time. Angel Soap, soft and strong, simple.
Are you still struggling with your bra? It's time for you to try Knix, makers of the world's comfiest wireless bras. For revolutionary support without underwires and sizes up to a G. Find your new favorite bra today at Knix.com.
What's my safe life story? I see inspiration right through my glass. So when my windshield cracked, I chose Safe Life. They replaced the glass and recalibrated my safety system. That service I can trust. Safe Life replace.
Bipolar one?
I got help to push back. I got help to push back.
We got help to push back with Uvalde.
Once daily prescription Lybalvi is proven to treat manic or mixed episodes of bipolar 1 in adults to help you push
Ooh.
back. Elderly patients with dementia have increased risk of death or stroke. Do not take Lybalvi if you are taking opioids or are in opioid treatment. The samidorphan in Lybalvi can cause severe opioid withdrawal that can lead to hospitalization or increased risk of life-threatening overdose. Get filled, become trouble breathing, become very drowsy with slow or shallow breathing, feel faint, very dizzy or confused, or have a fever, stiff muscles, rash, swollen glands, or problems with your liver, kidneys, heart, or lungs. Other
Sure.
serious side effects may include high cholesterol, weight gain, potentially fatal high blood sugar, uncontrolled body movements which may be permanent, dizziness upon standing or falls. Are you ready? Ask your doctor about Lybalvi. You may be eligible to save with the Lybalvi Cozy Savings Program. Visit Lybalvi.com.
W3.
Clonase allergies don't have to be scary. Spraying Clonase daily gives you long-lasting, non-drowsy relief. Clonase, all good. Also, try our allergy headache and nighttime pills.
What if my type 2 diabetes takes over?
What if all I do is eat? Or what if once weekly Manjaro could help? Manjaro helps your body regulate blood sugar. And Manjaro can help decrease how much food you eat. 3 out of 4 people reached an A1C of less than 7%. Plus, people taking Manjaro lost up to 25 pounds. Manjaro is not for people with type 1 diabetes or children. Don't take Manjaro if you're allergic to it, or your family have medullary thyroid cancer or multiple endocrine neoplasia syndrome type 2. Stop Manjaro and call your doctor right away if you have an allergic reaction, a lump or swelling in your neck, severe stomach pain, vision changes, or diabetic retinopathy. Serious side effects may include pancreatitis and gallbladder problems. Taking Manjaro with sulfonylurea or insulin raises low blood sugar risk. Tell your doctor if you're nursing, pregnant, or breastfeeding. Side effects include nausea, vomiting, and diarrhea, which can cause dehydration. I can do diabetes
Weirdo.
with Manjaro. Ask your doctor about once weekly Manjaro.
Everybody wants super straight, super white teeth. They want that Hollywood white smile. New Sensodyne Clinical White provides 2 shades whiter teeth and 24/7 sensory improvement. I think it's a great product. It's going to help a lot of patients.
Why?
The Bug, only Monday 99 on HGTV.
Prince George's County homicide investigators appears to be an open and shut case. Donna Zanetti is brutally murdered while out jogging near her home just hours after having a very public blow-up with her estranged husband, Keith Longton. Keith is now in police custody, and they're determined to get answers.
Did you do, man?
I said I didn't kill my wife. And I had broke down. Yeah, I was crying. He said, I believe you.
Hi, detectives take the pictures that were face down on the table and flip them over.
Oh, this is just a bathroom.
The first picture. She showed me that she was in the morgue.
They really got ketchup all over the place, man.
He had a knife and he cut her across her face and slashed her. Pretty good. There's a lot of
She's coming for me. She's in these mannequins.
She was beautiful. Get there.
The detective points out that Keith seems to know things only the killer would know, like the fact that she had a Walkman on her that night. He hadn't released that information to the public.
I know she always ran. They're trying to say that. I knew things only the killer. But she's my wife. I'm gonna know those things. John, one day he took a picture of my dead wife and shoved it in my face and said, "You killed her, I know." And the other one was, had me. And threatened to handcuff me.
Wait a minute.
Altogether, Keith would spend 38 hours in custody. For almost all of that time, he wasn't allowed to sleep.
Ultimately, after a day or two of not sleeping, you begin to lose your grip on reality, and you'll effectively become so suggestible that you'll say anything just to get to sleep.
At one point, noting that Keith wore his cross, investigators sent the detective with a Bible to read Keith's passages about the importance of confessing.
What's y'all cooking over here, Brad?
Scripture. It's like you must just.
What is that? What's that, bro? What is it? You know what? We don't see you. Don't hear from you. Don't even know where you are half the time. She's looking away and you're locked in your room. Why? Stop evading this and get to the hospital.
Detectives did not have no strategy. They began offering up hypothetical questions, asking how he might have killed Donna if he had done it.
And each one would feed me something that happened at the scene. And then say, well, this is what I think happened. And then say, what do you think happened? Tell me. And so I would repeat some of the things that maybe a prior one said. This is what they're filling me with, is this story. So they should have pictures. You think it happened like that? And I would say, yeah, maybe, I don't know. I said, apparently you guys are putting it all together.
Sorry, I was stretching.
Finish the story. Oh, man. We're about this 37th hour. Okay, they're still not breaking me.
At the 38th hour, the lead detective made one last attempt to get his stubborn suspect to confess.
Ooh, phone.
This was a full scenario. What happened? So I repeated what he said because he asked, what do you think? Do you think this happened?
911.
The detective suggests that Keith was with Donna at her apartment on Sunday night. That they got into a fight.
She was having an affair. I caught her. We were having an argument in the apartment. And I grabbed the knife and started chasing her down the hallway. And that's what was. But I didn't do that. I just was repeating what he said. I didn't do it. I told him, I said, he killed my wife. So he said, well, he did. Thank you for confessing. He just confessed. Thank you.
Forgive me, now I realize that I've made a big mistake, remember? Oh wait, I already read that. I'm confused, like...
After not having access to counsel, he was strong enough that in their handwriting, in their notes. I didn't do it. Continued to maintain his innocence the whole time.
It was unreal. Real and unreal. And everything seemed hard. You know, out of focus, kind of, you know what I mean? And out of reach. And it was like a dream you couldn't wake up out of. And I was, like I said, I was so tired. I felt lost, abandoned, by myself. Nobody there to help me. And alone.
Keith is officially charged with Donna's murder, held without bail.
The statement of probable cause simply said that Mr. Moulton admitted his involvement in the crime and knew details that only the perpetrator could have known. And those were both lies. In fact, he always maintained his innocence, and in fact, the details that he knew were fed to him by the police, and the officers knew those were lies when they said them. And they knew that they were being inaccurate because their own notes showed it. But nevertheless, they swore out these charges against Keith. Even though someone's been in an argument with their wife, does not mean the Constitution gets swept aside or rewritten.
Still protesting his innocence, in November of 1999, Keith wanted to be indicted. September 2000. But even as Prince George's County Police are sure they solved their murder case,
Yeah, I'm gonna have to leave it off at here, guys. See you in the next one.